One of the questions I'm most asked is, who are you particularly rooting for? And often it's not necessarily my best bet. It's often the hottest guy at the site that is the most heavily promoted that I know most of you out there, the gambling public, are on. And that happened to be the case with Anthony Red last night, who was going for winning day number 9 in a row and football winner number 9 in a row over the past previous 8 days. And he, of course, was on the Indianapolis Colts. Now, here on the video report yesterday, I told you I thought the Eagles were going to win, but I thought the safer play was actually to go ahead and take the Eagles and Indianapolis over. Hey, let's face it, neither one of those plays looked too good when the Eagles were down 14 points in the second half. But then Trent Richardson's fumble opened up the door, and that allowed the Eagles to come back. But you look at that game, and that's one of those games that just kills you. Listen, a win is a win, a loss is a loss. But some losses definitely hurt more than others, and that was definitely the case with the Colts last night. You know, it's interesting that in the preseason, the officials, the referee crew made such this big push to cut down on pass interference, with defensive backs taking those hacks against the receivers more than 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. Did they blow it last night? I mean, the Eagles defender there late as the Colts were driving down the field, which resulted in that costly interception of Andrew Luck. I mean, clearly there was contact and there should have been the flag. And then you had the double penalty, meaning that you saw the alleged horse collar that was not a horse collar. That gave the Eagles drive momentum. And, of course, the Eagles went right down and took the lead or tied the game at 27-all. But then you have to wonder about the play calling of the Colts. There was a team last night that, for the first time probably in 2 years, had some success running the ball. Trent Richardson actually looked like a legitimate running back for the first time in a couple of years. Okay, and they had success running the ball early. But what is the Colts' bread and butter? It's Andrew Luck, it's T.Y. Hilton, it's Reggie Wayne, it's Fleener tight end. I mean, this is a team that is built to pass. And the Eagles were winded. The Eagles were getting pressure up the middle, but the Eagles had shown all night that their secondary couldn't contain the Eagles or the Colts receivers. And yet, you know, I've always felt that these coaches that have elements of the West Coast offense, they're always frauds. Because when push comes to shove, they'd rather push and shove and go to the ground game because they're football coaches. This is what they were raised on. Very few passing gurus and West Coast offense gurus, with the exception of Bill Walsh, of course, with the exception of Bill Belichick, of course, really will always stay with the pass. So you're the Colts. Your defense has been unable to stop Philadelphia all night. Your defense has been unable to get a whiff of a pass rush all night long. And you start off your key series at the 20-yard line after the touchback with 3.5 minutes to go with a nice Trent Richardson run. Great. Now it's 2nd down and 6. Perfect play, or 2nd down and 4. Perfect play action opportunity. You give Andrew Luck 2 shots with the ball in his hand. And you run the ball? I don't get it. I don't get it. So suddenly you put Luck in a do-or-die situation. 1 shot at throwing the ball. It's an incomplete pass. The Eagles get the ball. Boom. They drive down to get the field goal. I mean, that's the type of loss that just crushes you. Now, for you Denver Broncos fans that got backdoored by the Colts 8 days earlier, well, it was retribution for you. Unfortunately for Anthony Red and Craig Davis, who both had big plays on the Colts last night, it was a killer loss. Now, the total came in, and congratulations to Brad Wilton. He was the 777 triple play. He got that win yesterday. As for me yesterday, I told you I thought the Eagles would win. I told you I thought the over was the best bet in terms of the game for the free pick, but I turned to baseball. And you got it for $19, a savings of $60 off the regular price. I told you there was a cheap chalk I loved, and I cashed in again with the Angels 8-1 over Seattle, and I'm doing it again today, guys. I've made you a fortune. What's that? 12 discounted winners over the past 3 weeks. I'm going for winning day number 20 out of 27. Line maker's mistake. You save $60 again. You get it for $19 by using the coupon code AL19, AL19. And don't forget, Shawn Michaels going for winning day 111 out of 181. One and only 50-time NL Dog of the Year. $10 bettors up over $25,000 over the past 16 months. You get it. Save $65 using Shawn, just his first name. Shawn is the coupon code. And the charity play of the week is going today. Brad Wilton, you get his 50-dimer, his NL Central total of the month on the Cubs Reds over under for free by using coupon code FREE. All the coupons, all the promos, etc. are over on the homepage. Let's get to your free picks because, guys, I'm in a rush to get going. I'm going to go with the Mets minus $1.35 at home against Miami. Listen, Nathan Eovaldi, 2-9 with a 4.84 earned run average in his last 19 starts, or his last 19 outings. There's been a couple of relief appearances, I think, in that stretch, too. Team has lost each of his last 6 starts, including his last one against Milwaukee on Thursday when a team that couldn't hit, the Brewers, got him for 8 hits and 4 runs in 4 innings. The Marlins did rally for 3 runs in the 8th last night to pull off the 6-5 win, but I'm going to go with the Mets and Bartolo Colon, who's looking to rebound after the shortest outing of the season when he was ejected from his start in the 4th inning against Washington last week. He hadn't been pitching that well. 3 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, and a couple of walks as well, but I'm looking for the Mets to rebound in this one. The other complimentary play, I like Arizona as a slight home dog, a plus $1.15 tonight against the Giants. Now, Jake Peavy beat the Diamondbacks last week in San Fran last Thursday. 5 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. He's 5-1 with a 1.12 earned run average in his last 6 starts, winning his last 3. But listen, the Giants have been scoring nearly 7 runs a game in that 6-game stretch, where right now the Giants aren't scoring. They've lost 3 in a row. They've scored a total of 4 runs in them. Meanwhile, the Diamondbacks, with last night's opening win, have won 3 straight and scored 24 runs in the process. Their pitcher, Josh Collmenter, 2.80 earned run average in 18 home outings this season. 6 innings of 3-hit shutout ball against the Giants in San Fran last Wednesday. And I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks as the home dog. That'll do it, guys. Best of luck, and I'll catch you again tomorrow.